Let's go to the library. So I have some books to return and I might find some new ones. Okay, I found a bunch of good things here at the library. So I'm gonna see which ones I can find for audio as well. And then I'll see which ones I'm actually gonna take. So I'm back from the library. Let's see what I got. So first, I got this Ruby Dixon series, Full Moon Rising, and By the Horns. Pretty excited to read that. They look pretty exciting and I've been wanting to read these for a while. I know it's about a lady and a minotaur. Oh, it has art. That's really cool. That's really cool. Let me see, does this one have art? Oh, look at that. That's cool. I wonder what that is cool. Okay. Says a Royal Artifactual Guild novel. Pretty excited about that. Let's see, I think Full Moon Rising is the first one. Says, in a world of magical artifacts and fantastical beings, a woman determined to save her family joins forces with an unlikely partner, a minotaur. In this steamy romantasy by USA Today bestselling author Ruby Dixon. So, pretty excited to read those. And then I got Green Teeth. So you'll notice a lot of these are monster romances, but I got Green Teeth. It says, from a charming new voice and cozy... Okay, I don't want to read that. Beneath the still surface of a lake lurks a monster with needle-sharp teeth. Her name is Ginny Green Teeth, and she is hungry and ready to pounce. So it's interesting. And then this is Fae, so I'm not sure if it counts as monster romance, but I read the first one, and then these are the other two. So this is the second book. This is the third book. It's the Emily Wilde series. So it's Map of the Other Lands and a Compendium of Lost Tales. And I actually have these on audio, so I'll probably listen to them on audio, but I like to get the book and it kind of motivates me to read it. But pretty excited to read that. I'll read the second one. It says, when mysterious fairies from other realms appear at her university, curmudgeonly Professor Emily Wilde must uncover their secrets before it's too late in this heartwarming, enchanting second installment of Emily Wilde series. And then I'll read the third. It says, the third installment in this heartwarming, enchanting Emily Wilde series about a curmudgeonly scholar. That's not really helpful. Doesn't tell you what the book's about. But yeah, pretty excited to read those. And then I got another Ruby Dixon, but it's one of those Ice Planet Barbarian series, which I was a little surprised to see these at the library. It doesn't seem like they have... Well, at first I thought they didn't have any monster romances, but I think they're all in the science fiction section. That's where I was. So I found a lot of cool stuff in the science fiction section. And then I got Lady Eve's Last Con. I'm actually halfway through this on the audio, but I wanted to get the book to motivate me to get back into it. So pretty excited about that. And the Ice Planet Barbarians, I have the book already, the Barbarians Prize. So I kind of got this to be like, okay, let's get back in the series. I don't know, a lot of these are like, motivate me to read. And then I got Mimicking of Known Successes. I read the first one. They're pretty short, and I like that. So I'm going to read this. I got it on audio as well. And then I found this one kind of by accident in the new books section. So it's a sapphic book, and it says, a vampire hunter goes undercover at a mysterious university and finds herself in love with her roommate, an alluring vampire, in book one of a seductive sapphic paranormal fantasy. So it looked cool, and then I turned it around, and I was like, ooh, it's sapphic. So I like that. And then we have Moonbound, which is a book I've just been wanting to read. I don't know much about it. I remember wanting to read it last year, and I couldn't get it on audio at the library. But then I saw it, and I was like, oh, maybe I can read it this time. But it says, it is 11,000 years from now. A lot has happened, and yet a lot is still very familiar. Ariel is a boy in a remote village under a wizard's rule. Like many adventurers before him, Ariel is called to explore a world full of eye-popping discoveries and challenges. Unknown enemies. A mission to rescue the world. A girl. Here, as I say, be dragons. So that looks interesting, and the review I saw of it that made me want to read it was really good, so I think that'll be good. And this one I have on audio, but I love the cover. This was actually already on my wish list, but I found it at the library, and I found it on audio on Libby. So I don't know much about it, just that I really like the cover, and it's about space. But it says Captain... No, I'm going to read this other part. A hilarious offbeat space opera that skewers everything from pop culture to video games, featuring a foul-mouthed captain and her motley crew in a universe-spanning adventure. So that sounds really fun. And then I got Under the Pendulum Sun, and says a novel of the Fae by Jeanette, I think Wynn. Is that how you say NG last name? I don't know. Sorry. I'd have to look that up. But it says, Catherine Hellstone's missionary brother Lone has disappeared while bringing the Gospels to the Dark Continent. Not Africa, but Arcadia, a legendary land of the magical Fae. So, it's like his sister comes after him because he goes missing in this Arcadia. So it looks good. And it literally says on the back, file under fantasy. I like that. I wonder if they all say that. Am I just not noticing that? No, that one doesn't say it. And then the last one I got is a book I have on audio, and I really did not like the audiobook, but I really want to read this book. It says, That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. So I'm going to give it another chance. The reason I didn't like the audiobook was because they had, like, fake southern accents, and I don't know, I can't do, like, really fake accents. It just really, like, I don't know, it's just really off-putting and hard to listen to. But I really want to get into reading Kimberly Lemming because I like the covers, I like the concept. I think I would like these books. But it says, Spice Trader Cinnamon's quiet life is turned upside down when she ends up on a quest with a fiery demon in this irreverently quirky rom-com fantasy that is sweet, steamy, and funny as hell. So, I really want to get into this. I'm going to give it another chance on the audio, but I want to get the book so I could be motivated. Maybe I could read some of the book too. But, yeah. So that's everything I got. I got 13 books. Pretty excited about that. I felt like I was shopping in there. I loved it. So, yeah, fun time at the library. Alright, I hope you had fun hanging out with me, and I'll catch you later. Keep reading. Bye.